Hello students, welcome to this another video lecture. Let's see this animated video. Can you guess which point we are going to discuss? Yes, we are discussing the human evolution from the topic origin and evolution, which comes under unit 2 genetics and evolution. Now dear students, human evolution is not as simple as shown in this video. It is very much complex process and it takes millions of years and it's still going on. So it is interesting to learn how modern man, that is Homo sapiens sapien, evolved during his evolutionary history. It has been traced that the human evolution appear to have evolved from a tree dwelling shrew-like animal. This process began in the Paleocene epoch, and during this period the dwindling forest forced these arboreal mammals to adapt the life on the land. So various available fossils record till today have proved that the monkey, apes and man, these all are primates, have common ancestry. The modern man is included in the order primates of class Mammalia. Let's see the classification of class Mammalia. Now, class Mammalia include the animal like the marsupials, these are pouched mammals, monotremes, which are egg-laying mammals, and eutherian, means placental mammal. Now it includes the order primate, which is subdivided into suborder Prosimi and suborder Anthropoidea. Now suborder Prosimi include the animal like lemurs and tarsiers. Now lemurs are the small arboreal animal mainly found in Madagascar. They have grasping hands and feet, flat snout, large eyes facing more in front than the lateral side, and long bushy tail. The tarsiers, these are arboreal, nocturnal and insectivorous primate found on island of East Indies. Their eyes are large, directed forward and have binocular vision. The limb have 5 digits with adhesive pads. Let's see, these are limbs with adhesive pads, and most of the digits have nails except the second and third toe of hind limb bears claws. Their hind limbs are longer with elongated tarsals, so the name given tarsiers. From tarsiers like ancestor evolved the earliest anthropoids. Let's see about anthropoids. Now suborder Anthropoidea include New World monkey. New World monkeys, they have flat nose with widely separated nostrils, long prehensile tail and primitive dentition with 36 teeth. They are found in South and Central America. The example of New World monkeys are squirrel monkey, spider monkey, etc. The old world monkeys, they have narrow nose, short non-prehensile tail and 32 teeth. The old world monkeys are found in tropical region of Africa and Asia. The example of old world monkeys are baboons, macaque and langurs. Let us see, these are the photographs of new world monkeys. Squirrel monkey and this is spider monkey. These are examples of old world monkeys. These are baboons, macaque and langur. Superfamily Hominoidea divides into the Hylopatidae, Pongidae and Hominidae. The Hylopatidae include the arboreal apes, for example gibbons. The image is given here. Then the family Pongidae include the semi-arboreal apes like gorilla, chimpanzee and orangutan, and the family Hominidae include the human being. Let us see the characteristic of human being. Now human being has erect posture, then shortening of forelimb and lengthening of the hind limbs, development of chin, development of lumbar curvature and social and cultural development. The major changes that took place in the evolution of man include the increase in size and complexity of the brain and enhanced intelligence, then increase in the cranial capacity, then bipedal locomotion. This bipedal locomotion has advantages like free hands to carry objects, then see predators better in grasslands, access to foods not previously available, carry children and protection from the sun in grassland. Also the opposable thumb, then erect posture, shortening of forelimbs and lengthening of the hind limbs, then the increasing the pelvic girdle, the development of chin, broadening of the pelvic girdle as I mentioned here earlier. Then with this the social and cultural development are also seen in this during the evolution. With this the articulated speech, then art and development of tool etc. also seen during the evolution of man. Some important human ancestor reconstructed from the available fossils records include the Dryopithecus, Ramapithecus, Australopithecus, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Neanderthal man and Homo sapien. Now let us see the characteristic of these ancestor one by one. Now the first one is Dryopithecus. The fossil of this ape was discovered by L.S.B. Lucky in 1930 on the island of Lake Victoria of Africa. It is ape that lived in Miocene epoch about 20 to 25 million years ago. It exhibits close similarity to chimpanzee. Its legs and heels indicates that it must have assumed a semi-erect posture. Recently, an almost complete lower jaw of Dryopithecus has been obtained from Haritlanga in Bilaspur district of Himachal Pradesh. The next is Ramapithecus. It was an ape man like primate The teeth and jaw bones of Ramapithecus were found in the rocks of Shivalik Hills in India by the scientist G. E. Lewis in 1930. It lived during late Miocene and early Pliocene epoch and about 14 to 12 million years ago. Fossils of similar features were discovered from Kenya in Africa called Kenyapithecus. They walk erect on their hind limbs. On the basis of this feature, some scientists believe that Dryopithecus evolved into Ramapithecus, which is on direct line of human evolution. Australopithecus, the first fossil of Australopithecus africans in the form of skull cap and a child called as Tong baby, was discovered in the lime quarry by worker at Tong in South Africa. The specimen was studied by Raymond Dart. Now, they live in late Pliocene or early Pliocene epoch about 4 to 1.8 million years ago. Now, Australopithecus can be considered as connecting link between ape and man. The Homo habilis, the fossil of this primitive man were discovered from the Olduvai Gorge, Tanzania, which is situated in the Africa, by Leakey in 1964. One of the first known hominids, it was nicknamed Handyman. Remember, it was nicknamed Handyman. Now, Homo habilis evolved in Africa in late Pliocene or early Pleistocene epoch about 2.5 to 1.4 million years ago. It lived in open grassy land, moved erect and was omnivorous. The lower jaw was lightly built and the dentition was more like that of modern man. It has smaller molars and made tools from stones. Its cranial capacity was about 650 to 800 cc. It was called handyman or tool makers. Next is Homo erectus. Now, Homo erectus was the first true man. This primitive man lived in the Java and Peking. So, they are also called as Java man and Peking man. Now, their appearance is like ape man. It is appearance like ape. The site of fossil recorded from Java and Peking. Their period is middle of Pleistocene epoch about 1.5 million years ago. Their skeletal features, they are 5 feet in height, prognathous face, massive jaw, huge teeth, chin is absent, bony eyebrows, and eyebrows ridges are present. Their posture is erect. Their cranial capacity is about 900 cc, and their special features are they are probably 8 meat, omnivorous, might have used fire. Then next is Neanderthal man. Neanderthal man was an advanced prehistoric man. Its first fossil was collected from Neanderthal Valley in Germany by the scientist Vollrath in 1856. Neanderthal man exists in late Pleistocene epoch about 1,50,000 years ago and were widespread in Europe, Asia and North America. They became extinct about 25,000 years ago. They were heavily built and short. They had prominent brow ridges, The skull bone were thick, forehead was low and slanting, the jaws deep with no chin, outwardly curved thigh bone. The cranial capacity was about 1450 cc, roughly equal to that of modern man, and they were quite intelligent to use and construct flint tools. They buried their dead bodies along with their tools and were supposed to perform ceremonies. And the next and last one is the Homo sapien, that is modern man. It includes all the human beings existing today on the earth. The site of fossil recorded in Africa, the period, these are existing man. Now their skeletal features include like human being. Now cranial capacity is about 1450 cc, and their special features include development of distinct races, developed cave art about 18,000 years ago. Thank you.